right, welcome back to another episode of Dill Mo. You got your boy Mo, and you got your boy Dill.
What up, guys? So, third episode. We're trying to bring you fresh new content, trying to bring up the headlines. But I just want to get out and say, quote of the day: violence is never the answer, but sometimes it is.
Who said that?
Famously said by Matt Barnes.
Oh man, I was expecting you to quote like, Malcolm X maybe, but no, Matt Barnes.
No, Matt Barnes, a nobody.
A nobody in the NBA.
A nobody in the NBA. So this, I don't know if you guys know this, but him and Derek Fisher have been feuding for quite some time right now, only because bros before hoes. Apparently, they were really good friends, and Derek Fisher started dating Matt Barnes' ex-wife, who's really pretty, by the way. But I mean, so it started off, Matt Barnes found out, and then what did he do? He called him and he went to his house.
Yeah, right? He went to his house while they're having a barbecue or something like that.
Yeah, and he confronted him.
And then, Derek Fisher ran to the media. But, let's be honest, right? Matt Barnes...
Ex-wife called the cops. Yeah, it was a whole...
Matt Barnes is a light-skinned dude with dark-skinned tendencies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
am I wrong? He is a light-skinned dude with dark-skinned tendencies.
Yeah, he's pretty messed up.
He's an angry guy.
So this is the second incident. The police got involved. Nobody was charged or anything like that. But then Matt Barnes went on the record. They were asking him, saying what he thought of the situation. That's the quote. He said, "Violence is never the answer, but sometimes it is." And he went further on to call Derek Fisher a snake, blah blah blah. He was just upset.
But why are you angry? Are you mad because Derek Fisher?
They're divorced. They're done.
But are you mad because Derek Fisher slid into the DMs? Or are you mad because your ex-wife found something bigger in a smaller package? If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So that's another thing then. Bros before hoes, is that... I personally don't believe in it. I mean...
I do. I believe in the bro code. The bro code does exist.
But how often does it really exist, or is it really enforced?
But being a teammate and being friends is two separate things. Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher were once teammates on the Lakers. But,
yeah.
If I'm a teammate with somebody, then yes, I'm their friend. But after, if I maintain a relationship after they leave my team, or if they're, kind of separated from our situation, or we no longer work together, then... that means that they weren't my friend, they were an acquaintance. And I don't mind sliding into acquaintances' DMs. But...
if you're closer,
if it's my boy, if it's my road dog, my A1s, then I'll never slide into their DMs.
Okay, but here's another thing. For example, they're divorced, they're done. Your circle of friends are going to be the same still, right? Because if you're really close.
Yes.
So you're meeting the same people. So I think it's fair game if they're... Okay, maybe you should have asked Matt Barnes first.
Yeah, I think you should actually mention and be like, "Yo, do you mind if I talk to your ex-wife? Do you mind if I play father to your kids? Something along those lines."
Oh, that's another reason why he got pissed, because his kids were there.
Let's be honest, right? I wouldn't want to bring my ex-husband's friend over while my kids are still there,
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
All right, so another topic. We were going to put this as the L of the week, but we got an even better one, actually. I don't know if you guys saw the Paul Millsap dunk on John Henson.
Bro.
Give a little back. I feel sorry for this guy. Give a little back on John Henson.
Yeah, John Henson's had a rough year. He's had a rough year this year. So earlier on, he signed an extension, a fat contract, and then, he went into a jewelry store to go buy a Rolex. When he went in, the jewelry store clerk, saw a 7'1" black guy looking to buy some jewelry. And he did not feel comfortable. So he called the cops on him. And, the cops came and, they verified that it was John Henson, an NBA basketball player. And he did have legitimate cash to buy the jewelry. But
everything was legit.
When a black guy with that 7 foot has a lot of money, he's probably not a drug dealer. Most likely he's a ball player. But... at the end of the day, he made the officer stay with him even as the purchase was going through. But in my head, I'm like, John, why would you still buy the watch from that area? There's a 1,000 different other places that sell Rolexes. Why did you need to buy that Rolex from that place? Anyways, so
yeah. Anyways, in addition to that shitty luck,
He got crowned.
He got crowned. Yeah, Paul Millsap just dominated him. It looked like, I don't know if you guys should see the video clip. We can't put it up for legal reasons, obviously. But if you see the video clip, Paul Millsap literally did the Superman dunk that Dwight Howard did in the dunk off.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
3 years ago.
You know what he told him? This is the dialogue that occurred between Paul Millsap and John Henson in the air when they met. Paul Millsap was like, "Hey, your rent is due, and now I gotta dunk it on your head."
No, please don't.
Please, but why?
He literally looked at that. If you see him, he just turned around.
Yeah, he had to hide his face. He was dabbing while dunking. Dabbing while dunking.
Oh, another topic very near dear to me, because I was a big fan of this dude, Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is getting his jersey retired. They're honoring him. They're having Ben Wallace night. They're wearing special socks with Ben Wallace on the socks.
But the one thing I disagree about the socks are cool, but I feel like it should have been the sock where, like, you know, they were fighting at the Palace of Auburn Hills. When Ron Artest, like, that should have been the symbol on the sock.
That was iconic.
Yeah, that was this iconic moment, right? Like, Ben Wallace was a janitor.
Even besides that, like, I mean, the socks look cool and all, but at the end of the day, it's a sock. Like, you're wearing it on your feet. Like, I thought maybe it should have been a headband or maybe a T-shirt, or a wristband,
like
or something.
You should have put on those things,
or a sleeve,
headbands,
or
the sleeves, the headbands that he used to wear on his biceps. But you know, not all of us have biceps as big as Ben Wallace. Like, that guy could move a truck.
Yeah, that guy used to be a tank back in the day.
Yeah, so like, you know, I remember when Kobe crowned him in his rookie year. So it's you know what, it's great. It was it's honoring another great individual that played a crucial part when I was growing up watching the NBA. So. You know,
that squad, that Detroit squad was
first actual team to win an NBA championship in a long time.
Yeah.
Aside from like maybe the
Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Ben Wallace,
Rasheed Wallace, yes,
all-star lineup.
Tayshaun Prince, yes, the original light skin, the OG light skin, the OG light skin. He made basketball look cool for light skins all over the world.
Yeah, he was a pretty skinny dude, but he had some hops.
Yeah, no.
So we're already on topic of the Detroit Pistons. There's another really cool video that the Pistons PR team put together with Barack Obama.
Yes.
I just showed it to you, right?
Yes.
With Andre Drummond for his NBA vote.
So creative.
Creative. So they put together the track "Forgot About Dre." I don't know if you guys know of the track, but it was a pretty popular track back in the day. Eminem singing the chorus.
Yeah.
Everybody forgot about Dre. So what the PR team did was they took a bunch of Barack Obama's speeches, put all the words together, and they just recreated the song "Forgot About Dre."
Yep.
And addressed to Andre Drummond, which I think is pretty creative.
It was actually probably my favorite video that I've watched in the last couple of weeks. Like, it was so creative. You know, I know it jumps on the parody.
It's fresh. Like, I haven't seen something like that.
So it jumps on the parody of you know, they took Drake's Jumpman and kind of did the same thing. But this was just so creative because for you to find those clips and, you know, kind of cut and fine piece those tunes so that, like, you can get every aspect was just amazing. Amazing. Like, hats off to the Detroit Pistons PR team. Like, I'm impressed. If you're looking to hire me, right? you know my email, you know my name. It's Mo.
It's in the description.
Oh, you know, one thing I do want to talk about. You know, DeMar DeRozan is going to be opting out of his contract. He's going to be
Yep.
So which is a pretty big deal because, you know, DeRozan's kind of grew up with his team.
Here.
Yeah, true.
We're pretty big Raptors fans.
So like he was drafted by us, and you know, he grew up in the organization, and this is like the first real time where, like, you know, his notoriety can actually garner him some extra cash.
DeRozan's got the numbers to back it up. You know, he's got some popularity now in the league. He's already been to the All-Star game once. He's known more in the U.S. and in the West as well. He's a pretty good guard, like, for his position. But the thing is, you're worried about him getting snubbed because right now he's sixth, right?
Yeah, he's sixth. And I feel like one of the two Raptors are gonna get snubbed. It's just a feeling. You know, it's as Torontonians, we should be used to this.
Yeah, sadly.
But
Kyle Lowry's in a good spot right now.
Kyle Lowry's third, and this is the thing, right? I feel like you need to play a minimum amount of games before you should get voted into the All-Star game. And Kyrie Irving right now is second, which is just his name is carrying the weight. And he's playing well, but he's only played like 12 or 13 games.
Since
he played 13 games though. He's fresh. Everyone's kind of already starting to feel the midseason blues, and he's fresh. So come on, man. Seriously,
is that fair?
No, it isn't fair. I feel like you need to play at least a minimum of like 30 games before you can qualify, or like 20 games. The league can figure that out, but you cannot be second in All-Star voting when you only play 13 games. And this is before he even... And his first 2 rounds, he was already second, and he didn't play a single game. He wasn't playing.
He didn't even play a single game.
Come on. Like, there's a reason why the All-Star game is midway through the season. So now, a Torontonian or a fellow Raptor will not be able to play in the All-Star game because of this.
But DeRozan's had a pretty solid year so far. You're thinking that the coaches will still vote him in. I'm hoping the coaches do the right thing. When the man is getting to the line, probably second most in the league, and dropping about 27.5 points in the last 6 games. So that's really impressive stats. Solid.
Like, and we're second in the East. So I don't know. I don't know what qualifies you to be an Eastern guard, right?
Yeah. But mind you, he is below some other star caliber players, which I understand.
But I believe he's above a John Wall. Like, I feel like it should be
right now.
DeRozan.
Yeah,
I feel like it should be a DeRozan over a John Wall.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like it should be a DeRozan over a Kyrie Irving. So, and if Kyrie played 30 some odd games, then I would disagree. But now let me ask my fans though: do you feel like DeRozan's a max player? Because the Lakers are talking about throwing him max money. Max money.
That's some dollars right there.
That's change your life money. That's like,
and he's from
money.
Compton. He's from LA.
Yeah, he is. He represents the West Coast.
He did say, I don't know if it was him that said it directly or if there was talks or something, but basically I read somewhere that DeRozan is very loyal to Toronto. I know he loves Toronto. He's always talking about that and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's far from home. The weather in LA is nicer. Albeit he was from Compton.
Yeah, but the Lakers are going through a rebuild, so I don't know if DeRozan wants to really do that. He wants to win now. If he's in a win now mentality, the Lakers are still got like 2 rookies. I don't think they're gonna land Durant, but at the end of the day, like the Raptors are in a win now mode. So this is the moment. Him and Lowry have great chemistry.
Yeah,
this is their time to shine, right?
This is their time, honestly. He could go to LA, take the max contract. He'll be close to home, probably his family, his friends. He'll be getting the money, but they'll be nowhere near a playoff caliber team.
Nah,
nowhere near.
Not in the first season. I don't think
they're gonna need at least 2-3 seasons, unless they land someone big, which I don't see happening. I don't see that happening.
Let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. We can talk about that. All right. So I don't know if you ladies and gentlemen got a copy of GQ, the body issue. So Cristiano Ronaldo recently is posing in a Speedo. And, he has muscles. But not like regular muscles. He has muscles on top of his muscles on top of his other muscles.
Yeah, dude's ripped.
Ripped. Like, I don't know why he's so ripped. He plays soccer. Like, it's glorified jogging. I'm playing in my soccer pants. Whoa. I'm taking shots. But at the end of the day, he is a real athlete, and I've seen Cristiano Ronaldo doing amazing things, and that motivates me to kind of go and get a 6-pack, so that when I talk to people, I'm just gonna be like, I can give you 6 reasons to like me, 7 if you're lucky, but I don't want to go to jail for indecent exposure.
What are you saying, man? Get out of here. Okay. So, is he overly ripped? Is that what you're saying?
He's so ripped.
Yeah, but that brings up the point where he's got an image to maintain. Like, look at his endorsements, man. This guy.
The man is a pretty dude. He's no homo, but he's a pretty dude.
He's good. He's a good looking.
He's a really good looking dude. Like,
but
it's not fair. It's not fair. I swear he was designed by Nike.
But he's definitely got an image to maintain now. Like, he's got Giorgio Armani. He's got all these big
he
brands
has
backing
Nike,
him.
CR7.
CR7.
You know, he's gonna have a new chain of hotels.
Yeah, CR7 hotels. I don't know if you guys know about that. He wants to open his own chain of hotels, like boutique hotels. So he's doing it. He's got the look. He's pretty much got.
You know what? Listen,
but he's a nice
Christina,
guy too.
aka Christian, aka Ronaldo. I got you. You're a pretty dude. Don't get me wrong. Just don't ever come to the Toronto area, because I can't handle that competition. And now we're gonna actually go to our L of the week this week, and this guy reminded me of back in my university days. Wow, I forgot how to speak. University days. So I'm gonna just pass the floor over to Adil, because this is his expertise. But go ahead, Adil.
Yeah. So for my MMA fans out there, you guys probably know who Kenny Florian is. He's retired now. He's an analyst for Fox Sports. But if you guys didn't know, some amateur MMA analyst put out a video breaking down a fight. I don't know exactly which fight. They didn't really mention because the article is taken down from the website. But basically, this amateur guy did an entire analysis of a fight, and then Kenny Florian saw the video, and he just copied everything word for word and put it on Fox Sports website. National news, like this guy's working for Fox Sports. It's not like some low level sports agency or something like that. Like, we're talking about Fox Sports, one of the biggest sports networks in the world, right?
Nah, my dude Kenny. Let me have a one-on-one discussion with you. It's just no one. It's just me and you, Kenny. Have you ever heard of Trinidad.com? It's beautiful, And I used to write some essays back in the days.
Is that where it changes the words for you?
Yeah. It was like, So like I used to write essays back in the day. I used to, I even speak. At least I'll change around some of the words so that I could put a little bit of a Mo touch to it. Now, Kenny, if you gonna cheat, don't copy and paste. I'm gonna repeat that. If you gonna cheat, don't copy and paste. At least change the font.
Even the format was the same. Yeah. So the guy got word. The amateur analyst, whose name we won't name, because we don't know who he is. You won't remember who he is anyways. No offense, but he
a little bit of an offense.
He actually tweeted. He came out and tweeted, okay, I understand there's similarities between different analysts when it comes to a fight.
Yeah.
But come on, and he tweeted this word for word, and then Kenny Florian didn't really have a response, and then
how you gonna respond though? You got caught.
He got caught red-handed. He came out and he apologized on Twitter.
Why would you admit though? Never cheat. Never admit that you cheated.
No, but then the other guy also put out another tweet saying, mistakes happen, and he dropped.
Oh, really? No, never admit to cheating, Kenny. Never. Yeah. Deny. Denial is more than a river in Egypt.
The L for the week. That's the L for this week. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good job, Kenny. First of all, you got caught cheating and you admitted it. That should just L right away. Thank you again for watching episode number 3 of Dilmo. Once again, that's Dil, and I'm Mo, and we out.
Later.